Hi there, thanks for joining me again. Back on the 1 series. We're slowly getting through these faults that are on it. Today's fault though, let's plug this in. We want to get rid of that A symbol. When we start it up, we get the little A with exclamation mark on it. It goes bing, annoying every time it comes on. What it is, behind the scuttle here, we've got the brake servo, and on that servo there's a little pressure sensor that senses the vacuum that's in the system, that's in the braking system. That sensor, I believe, is the problem. Let's plug this in, get the code out, and go from there. Let's get this changed over. Finally get rid of this fault. We've got a new sensor to put on there. So I've got the amazing Thinkcar BT689. It's got the Bluetooth dongle on the back there. Let's plug that in. Okay, so these are the faults we've got on here at the moment. We've got the brake vacuum sensor signal. That's the one we're doing today. Brake vacuum sensor signal. We're going to replace that sensor. We've also got the DD supply voltage. I've charged the battery up on it, so hopefully I can clear the code now, and that might just sort that out. And we've got the ultrasonic sensor on the back. So today we're going for this one though. We're going for the brake vacuum sensor. Let's just do a reset. Let's clear the DTCs on this. Okay, so we've cleared. Let's just go back into that, do another communicator, just do another scan on it. Okay, there you go, it's still there. Look, the brake vacuum sensor signal. So it's not too bad to get to. We've just got to remove this scuttle. We've got to take these two fuse covers off, or the ECU covers off, get rid of the pollen filter, take off this scuttle panel. Yeah, let's get cracking. 8mm bolts, whiz those out, let's get down to it. So we've got 4 in the middle there, 2 there, and that whole pollen filter assembly will come out. We'll get rid of these little covers to one side. We've got the bonnet switch just to relieve it. Let's pop the cable off that one. Got another little 8mm there. And on the other side. And now this whole piece, just relieve that of that there. This whole piece now should come out. If you lift it and pull it. There it is. Okay, and now if we come in here and look down, right down there, let me get my screwdriver and show you where it is. You can just see on the tip of my screwdriver there, can you see it? That is the sensor stuffed into the brake master cylinder vacuum. We need to get that out. Like I say, we should be able to get behind it and give it a lever, and hopefully we'll have it out of there. There it is. There you go, a good view of that now. You see this loom here, this wire going down, that's where it's going to. So this wire that comes off of got the sensor on the top of the fluid there, it splices off, but it goes down. That's the one we're after, to the sensor. Okay, let's try and get it out. So I've got my little Sealey Pry Bar there. If I can just get that down there and try and lever it away. You can see it moving. You can't really see my hand. I think I'm going to struggle doing this and showing you the footage. You see it moving. Bingo, it's out. And then we lift that up. And there it is, in all its glory. One brake vacuum sensor. Wires look okay. If you're struggling to get these off, we've got this tool, we can just get that in and pull the tab off. Even with this tool, it's still really tricky to get it off. It's right tight, this one. We must be loosening it up though. Come on, give it a good pull. She cried. It's tight. Jesus. There we go. Now, like I said in a previous video, make sure you get a branded one. This is an Ampro sensor. I've fit these before and I know it's good. I've bought unbranded sensors before and they don't work. So, there we go. Let's get that on there. We'll get that plugged in. And get that back down again. What we're going to do is just pop a little bit of spray on that, just so it goes in a bit better. I've just got a little bit of silicone spray. I'll pop links in the description for all these bits and pieces. Just put a little bit on there. And we'll lower that back down again. Now I could have cheated and just cut all this out, but I'm going to show you it's really fiddly getting this back in again. I thought it would go in easier because you can see this one, whereas the 3 Series I did was, you couldn't really see it, it was really blind. And I'm just going to try with a screwdriver and get that to go back in its hole. Can be tricky. Yeah, you're telling me. I think all in all, this, without the fast forwarding that I'm going to put in, took me about 20 minutes to get this back in again. But keep your patience. That's what I keep telling myself. It will go in. That pipe was just getting in the way, so when I was trying to lower it down, you couldn't get a load of crap on it. Yeah, you couldn't get it in flush when I dropped it straight down because that pipe was just blocking the drop. But I've got a little bent screwdriver. I'm trying to hook it in with that. Just to... Don't die on me, light. Don't die on me. The light's going as well. It was really hard just to swing it round. But we're almost there. Oh, so close. It was close. That was so close. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm going to have to put a new battery in that light. Right, here we go. Let's try again. How much patience have you got? Come on, in you go. No, you want to go in. It's so close. It's so close. I just can't get enough purchase on it. Oh, no, don't slip. Ah, no, don't slip out, don't slip out. Come on, just a little bit round a little bit. Oh, no. Go on. Up a bit. Oh, it's painful to watch. Oh, I just can't get enough push on it in a minute. Oh, I just need to turn it a little bit more. It's so fiddly. Oh, dropped it. Let's go again. Come on. It's certainly come out easy and it goes in. And I know it's gonna. I'm gonna get it in a minute. At least I can see it. On the 3 Series, it was really hard to see it. Come on. That's a good angle. Oh, it's not. Need some longer fingers. I was contemplating a bent pair of pliers. What would be the tool for getting this back in again? Oh, that was close. There's got to be something I could just close. You nearly had it. Grab it and hold it to get it in. But I'm sticking with the screwdrivers. Oh, it's like a game of chess. And I'm losing. Checkmate. Oh, it just gets so close. It teases you. You're like, yes, it's there. And then it falls out. Don't worry, we nearly got it in. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. In you go. Yes! Gotcha, you little rascal. Make sure it's all the way in at the bottom. I think it's there. Yeah, it's definitely there now. Yep, it's in. Whew, that took some doing, didn't it? You can see that new sensor now nicely in place. That's the sensor we've just pulled out of it. You see it's got the original BMW stamp on it. Dead common. I'll get that scuttle in first. Can be a bit fiddly to get these in. We'll reconnect up the bonnet switch. Let's get his covers back in. Okay, that's one down. And then the pollen filter to go back. All in, looking good. Right, now the all important test. Let's fire it up. Oh, silence is golden. Look at that, no more bing bongy a symbol coming up. Perfect. Right, last but not least, let's read it now again once we've had it running. Get the ignition back on. Okay. We've got rid of the brake pressure signal fault. All we're left with now is the exhaust gas recirculation and this DDE supply voltage. So, oh, we are getting there. Two faults left to sort out. Charging the battery, like I said, I tested it and charged it in the last video. It hasn't sorted out that fault. Oh, it hasn't sorted out the 4690 fault, so we're going to have to look a little bit further into that one. But other than that, we are getting there. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Next video, I've got to get underneath and put that exhaust piece in that's leaking, the flexible pipe. So yeah, join me for that one. If you're enjoying these videos though, drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, put me some comments, and always love your comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.